The Team Associated Hoonitruck is a lot of fun. It's reasonably peppy and capable, and I've really enjoyed having it and reviewing it and bashing it. If you haven't seen my previous videos about it, go take a look because there's some pretty fun stuff going on in there. What it isn't is particularly fast, and you can see that here. Today, we're going to fix that problem. We're going to take the weak and slow 3S brushed system out, and we're going to jam a Hobbywing Max10sct Combo in here with the 3200 kV motor, and then we're going to jam this 3300 milliamp hour 4S battery in it and see if we can do 60 miles an hour. Stick around, it's going to be fun. All right, the first thing I need to do is get this stock system out of here, so let's go ahead and do that. While we're taking this apart, I want to thank Tiny Adventures RC for partnering with me to bring you these videos about the Hoonitruck. If you're interested in picking one of these up, I'll leave a link to their website in the description. All right, well, with that cover off, the motor just slides right out on its motor mount. I'm gonna go ahead and get this swapped out, and I'm gonna do the ESC as well, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. All right, guys, there we go. Out with the weenie stock brush system, and in with the mighty Max10sct 3660 3200 kV combo. Now, I had a couple issues getting this installed. First thing I wanted to mention was this does fit with the stock motor mount plate, no problem. They slotted the bottom hole so that both brushless and brushed motors will fit. The problem I had was that the shaft was too long on the brushless motor, and I actually had to cut it down to fit inside here. You could also trim this case, but I didn't want to do that. Other than that, everything seems to fit great. Let's see how this thing spools up on 3S. Don't mind that dirt there. That's just from yesterday's bash session. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out after this one. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. 3S. Here we go. Oh man, guys, that's pretty quick. I think that's a lot quicker than the brush system, and that's just on 3S. Imagine what this thing's gonna be like on 4S. All right, I'm gonna get this thing finished up, button up a few wires, and then we're gonna take it out, see how fast it goes on 3S, and see how fast it goes on 4S, and assuming it holds together, we'll do some bashing with it too. All right, got the GPS installed. Hopefully you can hear me, it's pretty windy out here. Let's see how this thing does on a 3S battery with the Max10sct Combo installed. It's definitely peppier. Just kind of get a feel for it here for a minute. Woohoo! Yeah, she's got some power. I'm not sure how it's going to handle 4S. All right, let's see if we can get a speed run in here. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, well, that was a pretty serious crash. Looks like it survived it, though. Let's see how fast it ended up going. Okay, 35 miles an hour. That's pretty good. That's 11 miles an hour better than it was on the brushed system. Let's see if we can push a little bit more out of it. Man, it just does not like stopping on this brushless system. I have to turn the braking down a little bit. Yeah, it just spins out every time. All right, 40 miles an hour, that's not too bad. Let's see if we can put a 4S in this thing and see if we can get anything better out of it at all without crashing too badly. All right, 4S power. Let's see how she does. Oh yeah, she's lively now. Woo! Yeah, I think this thing's gonna be uncontrollable on 4S, but we'll give it a try. One thing I've noticed with this truck too is that the steering is kind of weird sometimes. It doesn't have a servo saver, and I'm wondering if the servo horn is getting loose. I checked the screw and it's fine, but I think the splines on the saver itself might be getting stripped out. Let's see if we can do anything on 4S. No, I don't think I can get anything done on 4S with this. It's just way too squirrely. Let's see if we got any faster than it was on 3S. All right, 41 miles an hour, so it's a little bit faster. It's got a lot more in it. I was probably only at about a third throttle, but that's as much as it'll do for the handling, so that's as fast as we're gonna be able to go on it today. Maybe in the future we can put some different tires on it, get the suspension tuned up differently, and make it go a lot faster. But for today, 41 miles an hour is it. All right, well, there we go. Speed runs on 3S and kind of on 4S. After I brought the truck in, I realized that in one of the many 4S crashes, I lost a front drive shaft, and that's why the handling got really, really bad. But even before that, I would say this truck really isn't made for 4S. Should you change it over to brushless at all? I'm not sure. 3S seemed to be okay, the drivetrain seemed to handle it just fine, and it did increase the top speed to a decent speed, but personally, with the size of this truck and the options you have for larger vehicles if you want to go fast, I think it might be better just to leave this thing brushed and enjoy it for what it is. If you have a small space, maybe you've got some kids who want their first vehicle, that kind of thing, or like I said, you don't have a lot of room to bash in, this thing is a lot of fun in its brushed format. It's plenty peppy enough. No, it doesn't have a high top speed, but you can still have an absolute blast with it, especially in your driveway or right in front of your house, that kind of thing. You can have fun with this that you really can't have with the larger, faster vehicles, the Armour Felony and that kind of thing. All right, guys, well, I think this brushless experiment is over for me. I'm gonna pull my Max10sct system back out of here. I might buy a Max10 to put in here though. I think it'll be a much more appropriate ESC, and the motor is basically the same. I do wanna say, trying to get this thing to go fast on 4S, I probably missed most of it in the video, but I crashed this thing hard several times, like really bad, and nothing broke. It held up completely fine. I've got some scratches on the body. You can see here, here. It's all chewed up in the corner here. It's pretty messed up, but the chassis held up perfectly. I think that says a lot for this chassis. If it can hold up to being bashed and crashed on 4S, I think it'll hold up just fine on 3S and absolutely perfectly with the stock brush setup. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Otherwise, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.